Hey everyone, this is 池宇言. I'm from the User Experience Engineering, and now I'm just doing a test on Figma. So this time I invite my friend Peter to come to test it.
This is Peter J. Song. I'm about to test the app, the user experience made by Yu Yan. It's great.
Oh, it's my honor to invite Peter. So before we test starts, I have something need to notice, Peter. So look this inform, check the date, and the interviewer Peter's here. I need your signature here to prove your take part in this interview. And there's some information I need to tell you. So first of all, thank you for your interest in participating in our research. The purpose of this interview is to understand the needs of tourists of the whale watching and the utility of the users of this app. The interview will take approximately 30 minutes. Your participation is voluntary, hence you have every right to withdraw from the study at any time. In order for us to review your response, audio and/or video recording will be conducted. However, all the information obtained from the interview will remain confidential and only be shared within the involved project team. If you have any questions or concerns regarding this study, please feel free to contact the researchers via email at chy8696, this email, or via phone at my China phone number. So I want to tell you is, I, 池宇言, hereby consent to participate in this research project led by Jackson's group from the Harvard Summer School course CSCI S-34 User Experience Engineer led by Professor David. So I under the information obtained from the research may be used in the future research, presentation, reports, and academic publication. However, my right to privacy will be retained, i.e., my personal details will never be publicly revealed. I acknowledge that I have the right to question any part of a procedure and can withdraw at any time without bearing any negative consequence. So it's time to start our formal interview. And before we test our prototype, I want to ask you some questions. So, hello Peter, thank you for joining us today for this interview. My name is Chi and I will be leading our discussion. As I mentioned in my email, I'm a student at Harvard University and we are conducting research to improve the user experience of a whale watching app. Just to confirm, we expect this interview to take about 30 to 40 minutes. Does that still work for you?
Yes.
Okay, sure. So during this interview, I will ask you a few questions regarding your comprehension of whale watching and your expectation of this app. Later on, I will ask you opinion about the advantage and the drawbacks of this app. Please be aware that there are no right or wrong answer. The purpose of this interview is to hear about your genius thoughts in order to help us guide or later design direction as best as possible. Thus, please feel free to give me your honest reaction. Besides, with your permission, I would like to record our conversation here today. The recording will only be short for use internet documentation and reviewing purpose, and I will not share it with anyone except the people regarding grading this project. Is that true for you?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Finally, I would like to confirm that you will receive the participant into form. Is that correct? Peter, yeah. Okay, if you haven't already, please sign it and send it back to us at your earliest convenience. That is the end of introduction from my side. Do you have any question you would like to ask before we get started? If not, then we will go ahead and begin the interview.
Yes, let's proceed to the interview.
Okay, sure. So let's have some warm-up questions. To start, it will be nice if you could briefly tell us a thing or two about you. So in this section, I have two questions I want to ask about you. So first of all, have you ever gone to the whale watching?
When I was a child, yes.
When you were a child, you went to the whale watching? Where? Can you tell me some detailed information?
I don't remember the specific location. It was in the ocean somewhere. And I was at a boat watching whales.
In your country?
I was in my country, it was abroad, but I don't remember the specific location.
Okay, sure. Thank you very much. So I noticed that you went whale watching before. So what do you think the experience of your last whale watching? Is that captivating or interesting or you think boring? Can you give me some information of your last whale watching?
It was interesting because that was the first time I saw whales swimming. I saw a lot of whales, but I didn't really get to see like a very close view of them, I guess, because it was from like a large boat, large ship. So yeah, and it was a long time ago, so I don't remember the details, but it was nice, yes.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Peter. And after ask you some questions, so we will begin our today's prototype test. In this part, I made two edition of prototype for you to test. There are some difference between these two designs, and your mission you need to do this edition vision of prototype and finish some of my tasks. So let's start. No, let's start by this. Oh, wait. Oh, this seems like it cannot be. Oh yeah, it's worked. So here is about the prototype 1, and you found there is 10 tasks for you to complete. Can you see them?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe this is it's maybe a little small. You need to focus on it. So can you see the prototype on the left?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, sure. I just opened the prototype for you. Now you need to do the first question. But before we start, I want to tell you that just watch carefully of the task, and when you finish your task, when you finish your task, you can stop. Don't do other anything because I have the sequence. So you can read it for the first task. Before you went to the whale watching, you want to know which kinds of whales you may see during travel. Please find the basic information of the whales and tell me which kinds of whales do you find in this marine.
All right. I want to look at the information of marine life, so I'll click on that.
Okay, just do it. I'm sorry, Peter. I want you to go back to the home page, and when you click the first page of information, and the individual whale, you click, right? And I want to ask you, can you tell the difference between the database and image recognition?
So I assume database is about like all the whales, all the information about it, and image recognition is about if there is an image, the app analyzes the specific type of whale, I assume.
Yeah, that's very correct. However, it's before you went to the whale watching, so you don't have any image of that. I just want to, I'm just curious about whether the new users for this app can they tell the difference between it. So you haven't went to the whale watching. So which function do you need to use? I think you have the right answer. Yeah. So please try it again.
Okay, I'll use the database.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait a minute. I need to check it. Wait a minute. What? Why is happening? I'm not sure. Oh, it seems like something wrong with the prototype. But I'm What? Why is this happen? Wait, sorry, it's my fault. Oh, what? Why? Why this is happen? Let's test it again. What? Sorry, I think something just wrong with my computer because I do nothing. I just redo it and it worked. So please try it again. Oh, I will use this for you. Wait, I think maybe. Oh, it looks like something wrong with this page. So I will just use this one. Okay, sure. So can you just repeat the first test again?
All right. I'll look at the information of marine life.
Yeah. So now, can you tell me which kinds of whales do you find here?
I found humpback and finback.
Yeah, that's right. In the prototype, we cannot add any picture or color in it, so it's just a prototype. So that's it. So, this is first. No, don't do nothing. Don't do anything. Yeah, just let's look the second, test. I think we can just only do this. So the second test is after the information of whales, you are curious about the other species in this marine. Please find the information of other species in the marine. So let's continue. So now, yeah, you need to find other information of this marine life. Yeah, that's right. Because I don't add some specific information in it, so that is enough. Thank you, Pete. And I want you to do the third task. However, something wrong with my page, so I will turn that page to you, and I want to wondering, is that clear enough for you to go back to the home page as quick as possible? So let's check. The last time you went to the marine lab. So now, please go to the home page as quick as you can. Okay, sure. You did very good job. So it's very clearly for you to find how can you go back to the home page, right?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Let me check again. I think maybe I should select all these edition and then I can open it, I guess. What? There's truly something wrong with this page. Sorry, it's my fault. Sorry, I think we need to test by the inter function. So the first function is now you're on the boat of whale watching. However, you don't see any whale so far. You wonder whether the app can help you to look up the recent whale sightings. Try to get a brief introduction of any sightings. I need to mention it's only brief introduction, so you can try it now. Yeah, I think this is enough because you only need to get the brief introduction. Please go back to the last page. Yeah, you need only to get the brief introduction is enough. So this task is finished, and let's move on. So you love the whale you see from sorry, it's try to change another sighting. This time you need to get more information of this sighting. So you can do it again. This time you need to change another sighting. When you select one and change, you need to change another location. Can you try that? Yeah, that's enough. So you need to get more detailed information of this setting. No, that is enough. Thank you very much. So now, what you found here about the recent sighting information? What information do you find here?
I found the specific location, time, and the species of the whale that I can find, and the look. Yeah.
Okay, central page, and our next text is you just noticed before this page can connect it to the individual wheel's information page. So you find you love this wheel and want to get more information of this wheel. Try to get the information of him or her as quickly as possible. Why I said this test because I don't want I want you to use a function here to get the information of the HomePad Kevin. Yeah, you just click here and you can get the, it's just enough. You can get the information of Kevin. I don't want you to go back to the home page and to find, you don't need to go back to the home page. I mean, with this function, it will convenient, it's very convenient for you. You don't need to go back to the home page and you can get the information of these wheels. So another test is now you want to get the information of the other wheels. Can you achieve that with the less time?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure you know how to do that because it's very easy. Yeah. Also, you want to get the information of the other wheels. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, central page, and there's 3 more tasks you need to do. So this time, you take a picture of a wheel. However, you don't know anything about the wheel. Can you use the function of the app and try to find who is this wheel and tell me who is him? Yeah, this is picture selector. Yeah, sure. And you can see there is a difference between the database. Can you find where the difference?
Is it the possibility?
Yeah, because in my imagination, the app's based on machine learning, so it can't tell the 100% possibilities of who is this wheel. It can only base the picture you photoed it, and based in his database, he will recognize which wheel is him or her with the biggest possibilities. And you can see. You may think the picture photo did who is this wheel? You think?
It's probably Kevin.
Yeah, I think so too. So thank you very much, and we move to another task. So what's a trading experience? You will feel very pleasure to this trip, and you want to buy a souvenir T-shirt for this trip. So please buy a tailor-made T-shirt by this app, and tell me what can you customize for yourself. I'm sorry, I don't invite the function of creating the specific size, but you find there's some elements for you to design, to customize that. And after you choose, we assume that you have chosen the size, the color, and the pattern. So what's next step you need to do? You want to?
I would have to, if I choose the size, color, pattern, and the name.
Yeah.
Then I would have to proceed the payment.
Yeah.
Of the whale.
Okay, sure. So you get this page. So I want to ask you a question. In your imagination, what's a function of a QR code?
The function of the QR code would be payment, I assume.
Sorry, maybe I'm not too clear. In my assumption, I think the QR code is after your payment. So
after payment.
Yes.
Then probably QR code. All right. After payment, is it like a specific delivery information or like the information of the customization?
Let me explain to you. Because you can customize by this app on the boat. So with the QR code, it's a certification of your payment. You can buy this QR code. You can with this QR code to get the clothes you customize after you get off of the boat. So because I think only name or size it cannot prove the clothes whether it belongs to you. So I think the QR code is much more more safety, much more safe for a buyer to take their clothes. So I will improve this function. So there is a last test. So please tell me how many functions do you try in this test? Try to summarize it.
I tried a total of 3 functions in this app. The one was about the database of the whale, the information about the whales in the ocean. The second one was the locations of the whales, so where I can find it, the specific points of the map. And the third one was the souvenir, so a custom T-shirt that I can buy of the whales. So these were the 3 main functions. Within the 3 main functions, there were other options as well, but a brief summary would be that I got to try the three functions in this app.
Bravo, Peter. You made a good job. And this is my first edition, and you can find there's some drawbacks in it. However, my second edition will much more complete, and I think this will give you another feeling to you. So this is your task, and I will also this time I think I'm trying to use the whole page play to. I think this can work. I hope this can work. Okay. So here is your task, and on the right of the screen is your apps. So you can see it's quite different from the first edition. And now, the first task is as same as you done before. So you also want to get the basic information of the whales before you went to the whale watching. So this time, also tell me which kinds of whales can you find in the marine you will go travel. Try to achieve that. Oh, it cannot work. I don't know, maybe something. Let me see. Can I open the Figma for a second time? I think that will be more convenient for you to complete the task. Can I do that? Oh, I think this can work. Oh. Okay, sure. Oh. Okay, can you see the whole information of the apps now?
Yes.
Okay, I think that will be much better. So you get the information of whales.
I gotta. Oh, okay.
Wait, you still use image recognition, so try to finish this task again. Oh wait, I think that's my fault. Sorry, Pete. That's my fault. Why? Wait. No. What? I think there's something wrong with this page because. Wait. No way. Sorry, let me have a check. I never tasted before, so there's sure some. What? Do you have some problem with it? Why it can? What? Wait. Why? Nope. Oh. Sorry, I think it's my fault, and I made. Yeah, I think this will be okay. Let me have a check. Wait. Yeah. I think this. Yeah. What? Oh, I know what happened. I think it's oh, I know. I know what's happened because I made this pattern transparent. So when you delete the transparent of that, it still cannot. Okay, sure. I think I will just. No. This cannot work. I never find this problem before. Oh. Let me have a way to solve it. I think this can work. Let me try this. How can I do that? That's truly a question. What? Sorry, it's my fault. I need to prove it after the interview. However, but we still need to go on the interview because that's my technical fault. And I just found it. I will correct it. But now, if you want to use the function of just delete, please delete the left of the button, because there's some cover between different buttons. So I will fit it at the next time. So thanks for waiting. So I think let's go on.
So the first task, right?
Yeah, first task, find the basic, yeah. And tell me which species can you find here.
I can find the humpback and finback.
Yeah, right. That's enough.
Right.
So the second task is, after the information of whales, you still want to find the other information, other species of the other marine life in the sea. So please find the other information of the other life. Yeah, that's enough. Thank you very much. You achieved that. And the third part is, please go to the homepage of the recent sightings. I need to mention it's recent sightings homepage. So try to achieve that. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, sure. So now you are in the bottle we're watching, and it's the same as the first task. Try to get the recent whale sighting of this by this app. Okay, that's enough. You can see the map was blew up. Yeah, and remember it. So next question is, also you need to try to change the setting, and this time get more detailed information of the setting. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. So now you got okay, that's enough. You got more detailed information of this setting. So, same as before, you find this whale's name and find its species and find what happened here. And you want to get some more information of this individual whale. So try to get the information of this individual whale. Okay, sure. That's enough. So you find there are other recent sightings of this whale. Try to loot another sighting of this whale, George. Yeah, try anyone. Yeah. So that will be okay. That's enough. So you find by recent sightings, you can get the information of the whales, and by the information of whales, you can also get the settings of these whales. So now it's just as same before. Use the function of image recognition to get the information of whales. Image recognition.
In major, sorry, I didn't get it.
You need to take picture of a whale. So now you want to get the information of this whale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's enough. So you find it's as same as before. There's a difference between the databases that there's a possibilities of the function of image recognition. So you do it very, very correct. So next year is also the same. What's an intriguing experience? So you also need to buy souvenir T-shirt, and this time you can customize it with at least 2 functions. You can try. That's enough because no, try more function. Yeah, try more more function. Yeah, that's enough because we cannot add any color or pattern in it. So this is now I can do. So next time. So what should you do next when you customize your T-shirt?
You have to pay for it.
Of course, yeah. So this time I just get the words "get your clothes" with your QR code on it. I think that will notice you, right?
Yep.
So next time you will know when you get off the boat, how can you get your clothes? You just to show this QR code to the member here, then he will get the clothes. So the last test is pretty same as the first one. Just tell me how many functions do you use in this test and summarize it.
I used 3 functions as well for the second prototype. It was also about the information of the whales and the specific locations and the customized T-shirt. Yeah, as well.
Yeah, that's right, Peter. You did a good job. So after I show you 2 edition of the prototype, I want to ask you some of questions. So you can find there's a difference on style of these 2 prototypes. The first edition of the prototype, you see, I made the 3 function of 3 rectangle button on it. If you want to change between different function, you just click the rectangle, and in the detailed page of one specific function, when you want to go back, you need to click the go back button, and then you can go back to the last page. And in the second edition, I try another style. I put 3 functions down to the phone, and if you want to change a different function, you will click the button down the phone. And it's a pretty different style between these 2 editions. So the first question I want to ask you, which you think better? I just to list all the 3 functions here, or I save more room for other specific function. Which you think is better? The down or put it in front of the screen?
I think for this app, the first one would be better.
Yeah, why?
Because the second prototype would be more convenient in switching to different modes. But considering that in this whale watching app, I would try to stay and absorb the information of each mode for more than a few minutes. So I think it would be better for the first prototype, because the first prototype you don't get to accidentally touch on the different.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You're saying maybe sometimes you will touch the button and it will turn to another page, right?
Yes.
So I said thank you very much. And the next part I want to ask you is about the image recognition. So first question: do you think that is that useful to use a function of image recognition?
So major, sorry.
My question is, you see, when you want to get the information of an individual well, you can use the information of a database, or you can use a function of image recognition. So, do you think these two functions both useful, or I only need to put the database on it? Because sometimes I think the users will have confused on those.
I think image-based data would be very useful because if I use this app, I would probably want a more detailed explanation of the differences between each whales. I would want to know the specific species of the whale that I'm watching. So I think the image-based data would be very useful.
However, I found you feel confused at the first time because you first time use image recognition. So I want to ask you why you choose the image recognition at the first time.
Image. Why I chose the image recognition?
Yeah, at first task.
I thought I don't know. Like the reason I chose this, I don't really have a specific reason to it. I just thought that it was, a whale. The information regarding whale, I assumed would entail some sort of image, not just like the information of words. I thought that the whole context should have an image to it. So that's probably why I chosen the image. Yes.
So, do you think these two buttons will give confused to you? Do you think this will make confused to people? Or
Yeah.
do you have something other plan for me to improve it with some example? For example, with more clear words, I can change the name of the function.
I think the wording might be more specific. So, for example, image recognition, you can probably change it to like identify the whale by
Oh.
something like that. Probably that would be a better.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. I can use more clearly, more simplified words to let every user can know what the function means. How about database? Do you think that is too hard for people to understand?
I think it is not very intuitive, like the wording itself. Maybe if you get in and get to see the information about the whales, it gets clear. But the word database itself, I believe, is not a very often, like frequently used words in app. So perhaps the wordings may be a bit adjusted. But apart from that, I think the information listed there were pretty clear.
Thank you, Peter. I know, and then I will improve it in my next edition. So let me check what question. Okay, there is some small question. So do you think the button of this will be more happy to you, or I use the button of shore and chain make more convenient for you? Do you think which one is better?
I think the second one would be better.
Yeah.
Because there is a chance that I may have chosen the wrong picture. The second one is easier to access the opportunity to change. So I believe the second one would be better.
Sure, thank you very much. Another besides, I also want to ask you. I mentioned that we have the map to blow up in this function. So, do you think if when you click the location, do you hope the map can be blow up automatically, or it's just to blow up by yourself?
I think zooming in manually, as in zooming in after I click on it, would be a better option.
So, it means the first one?
So the first one was if I touch it, this like zooms in.
Zoom in? Oh, I see. You mean the map become larger?
Yeah.
That's the first.
The first one was I have to manually. click it.
That's the second one.
That's the second one.
Yeah, second
Alright,
one.
Then the second one.
Yeah, the map it will blow up and the map get larger.
But it gets larger after I.
Click the.
Yeah, I think that's a better choice.
Okay, sure. I know. And how about the page of the customized clothes, do you think the page show like this? Because at the final time, the picture will be replaced with a souvenir T-shirt. So if you choose a size, it can become larger or smaller. And if you choose a different color, it will become blue, red, and it will show on the left. Or it just show with a picture with a picture, and you choose the different patterns down there. So which one do you think is better?
I think the second prototype is better, the one that shows the picture and the text in a, what do you call it? Like a...
Some patterns?
Yeah, because probably because the column. Probably because the portion of the picture is much bigger here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think this is much a better choice.
Okay, thank you very much, Peter. Let me check if I have any other question I want to ask you. My question is ended, and I want to ask you, when you use these two different editions of the apps, do you have some ideas or some place you think is very complex or has a limitation of the function?
The question I have probably would be... Let me think.
Don't worry, we have enough time.
Yeah, we have enough time.
I will cut off the video with my computer, so don't worry.
All right. So this is a Boston app for Boston. Only
Yeah.
Boston.
Only Boston. There surely there surely have a lot of function need to add in this app. But for my course homework, I only need to do 3 functions here. First is the information of the whales and other marine life. Second is get recent whale sightings, and the third one is customize your souvenir T-shirt. So I want to ask you, do you have any other thoughts or problem with these 3 functions?
Yeah, maybe an idea that I can add to these functions would be, if people are using this app while they are whale watching, you can probably add a function of report information. So if they actually go to the ocean and they find oceans and locations that are not enlisted here,
Yeah.
or if they find some specific information about the whales that are not here, then probably they can report it to the app.
Oh, you gave me an idea.
Yeah, so I think if you build an app that allows the users to be more participating, that could probably be more appealing to the people who enjoy whale watching.
Yeah.
That is one idea.
Wait. I sorry. You may you may have confused on what I said before. I mean, I just do these 3 functions.
Yeah.
So you only need to focus on these 3 functions. But your words, I think, is very inspiring. And I had another question now. So, in the ocean, there's some bad weather sometimes. So, do you think we need to have some alarm to people in recent sightings? Because when you look up the location of the recent whale sightings, I can add some alarm to people, such as in which sea there's some storm or the rain here, and they can to alarm people to be cautious with that.
Yes, I think there should be alarm, but not just alarm. I think there should be other functions in the map function, because I think the more specific information there is, the better it would be. So for example, if you add a search button, or if you add functions regarding your own location, like GPS and all that, I think that would be much better.
Yeah.
Alarm would also be a good option, because that allows the users to know the dangers and all that.
Yeah, that makes sense. You say it's totally correct, and I'm sure I will add something more on this map, because after I finish that, I also found there's surely some shortage of this function, so I will improve it. So I think let's go back to our testing page. So, this is the end of our interview, but before we finish this session, we would like to ask if you have any questions, concerns, or any further thoughts you might want to share with us.
So, is there a specific target audience that you have in mind for this app? Or
You made some audience for people.
For this whale watching app.
That's not my job. I only need to do 3 functions. I only need to template to template these 3 functions is enough. There surely need plenty of functions need to be added in this app, but I only need to do this is enough.
Okay, information and
Information, location, yeah, settings and souvenir. Yeah.
So, let me think.
Don't worry, you have enough time.
Information. So, you get the information and location from. Where do you get the information though?
So from where I stand, I know the whale watching in Boston. Almost every whale are recorded on the database in Boston. So if you do whale watching in the Boston, the captain will tell you which whale you are meeting now. If they never met this whale before, they will name it. So it has plenty of information of whales in their database. If we want to develop this app, we will just make it connected to their database. And also, your feedback to them. For example, if you see a whale, it's also can add a new recent whale setting on the database. So every users on the one hand, every user can get welfare by these apps. Besides, on the other hand, they also offer some new data to the database. So why this app can grow bigger and larger? Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Yes. Okay, I think that'll be enough.
Okay, sure. Thank you. We would like to thank you for your time and all your insights. All of your answers and ideas will be valuable contribution to our study. Thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you very much.
Oh, and there is one more thing need to do is about the wait. Let me have a look. Where is my bribe? Yeah, it's bribe time.
Not a bribe.
Let me get $10 to you. Okay. Okay, hello everyone. I just go back to the screen now. And the last time I will get this 10 bucks as a reward for our volunteer, Pete. So thank you, Pete.
All right, thank you very much. I have officially received the reward for the app testing.
Thank you, Peter. It's also do me a very big favor for me. I will improve it, and your words make a great contribution to this program. So thank you again, Pete.
My pleasure. I really do hope you become a tech billionaire through this whale watching.
Okay. Thank you, Pete. So that's the end of the video.